Yeah, good morning. A lot of people talk about Paul Sykes. Paul Sykes, good fighter. Um, I say it again. When I see him fight John Gardner up to the sixth round, Paul Sykes is okay. He was really, I thought Paul Sykes done really well, yeah. But he never ever turned his back on John Gardner. He turned to the side. It wasn't to get stopped anyway. It was too much, yeah. But Paul Sykes against Lenny McLean. Would he fight? Would it have been a fight when Lenny was like 22, 23 stone? Or would it have been a fight when Lenny was about 17 stone? Personally, if he fought Lenny at 17 stone, I fancy he'd have knocked him out up to 2 rounds. He'd have fought Lenny maybe 22, 23 stone. Maybe he'd have knocked Lenny out maybe a little bit later. But the only thing is with taking steroids, your heart, getting the air. The heart stops, finds it very hard to pump because of the voids. Because steroids are a drug that build muscle, and your heart is a muscle. So therefore, your heart it'd be hard for your heart to be pumping. There was so much muscle around it, yeah. Malcolm Price, good fighter, mate. He was fantastic on the cobbles, mate. In the ring, he was a hard man. I know Malcolm Price myself, being away with Malcolm. He can fight. He could really fight. I wouldn't like to see him. I wouldn't like to say who would win between Malcolm Price and Lenny McLean. I wouldn't like to say it, but it would be a good fight. That would be some fight, mate. You know, I wouldn't like to say actually who would win out of that. People in my comments might be able to tell me what they think. Yeah, and then you got what Cliff Fields. Cliff Fields, big powerful man. How do you think Paul Sykes would have got with Cliff? Being a good fight, that. I mean, Cliff Fields was a banger. Cliff Fields can take a bang. It goes forward all the time. Would it be too much pressure for Paul Sykes? Would it have been too much for Paul Sykes? I don't know. I wouldn't like to say who'd win that fight either. I sway to a bit over Cliff Fields' side. Johnny Waldron would be more or less the same sort of weight as Paul Sykes. That would have been a good fight. Johnny Waldron and Paul Sykes. There again, I wouldn't like to say that would have been a fantastic fight. Roy Shaw, I don't think Roy Shaw would have lasted too long with Paul Sykes. Myself, Brian Cottrell always runs Paul Sykes down. I don't know why he runs him down like that. Do you think that Paul Sykes would beat Brian Cottrell? I don't know. Brian Cottrell, very powerful man. Never seen him in the ring. I've seen him on the bag. I've seen him on the pads. But to get into a boxing ring is a lot different between pads and bags. You can hit a bag. You can hit a pad. Sometimes you get a lot of fighters that are good gym fighters. In a gym fight, they can get in the ring sparring with people, bag work, pad work, and look the business. As soon as they get in the ring, actually on a show, go to 4 pieces. They just fall to pieces. I've seen quite a lot of fighters the exact same way. I don't know what it is. The adrenaline, I don't know what it is, but it takes a lot of nerve to get into a ring. You never know what might happen, but it takes a lot of bottle to get into a ring. Good fighters, yeah. Lee Duffy. No, Paul Sykes would have bashed him right up, Lee Duffy. Lee Duffy could not have stood a chance with Paul Sykes. A lot of people say, Lee Duffy was the governor of Paul Sykes. No, he wasn't, mate. No, he wasn't. Paul Sykes was a good fighter. And on the unlicensed game, I think Paul Sykes would have been the top. Some people, turn professional get a couple of losses, and then sometimes go to pieces. And Paul Sykes, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what really happened to Paul Sykes, why he went like he did. We know he went on to drink. We know we know a lot of fighters that go to the drink, yeah. A lot of Cliff Fields went to drink. Shame what happened to Cliff. He was a mate of mine. Broke my heart when I see Cliff the way I see him. But that's life, isn't it? Johnny Waldron, you don't hear a lot about Johnny Waldron. He likes to drink, but he isn't over the top, yeah. He's still I've got a picture of Johnny Waldron that my mate sent me, Barney McCoy. He's still around, Johnny Waldron, and he looks good, mate. He still looks good, yeah. I keep saying, yeah, that I'm going to go see Kevin Paddock where he comes from, Southampton, that way. Kevin Paddock beat Lenny, but me and Kevin Paddock drew. I've said it before, but Kevin Paddock, I'd love to get down and get his story because he's got a fantastic story. Kevin, Kevin's now about 23, 24 stone. He's massive, and he's only short, yeah, but he's massive, yeah. His brother Sid got hit by a bus, took his leg off, and he it was just slaughtered him, mate. You know what I mean? You get a guy like Sid Paddock and Kevin Paddock, two brothers, two fighters, and one can't fight no more. As I said before, when they take that spirit from you, you just go to pieces. You just go to pieces. I would love for people to tell me on your comments who you think Paul Sykes would have beat and would have lost to. Good fight, Paul. Heart. He was a powerful, strong man. I see some of the podcasts and videos he does. Yeah, you can see that he's a very strong man in his mind. Yeah, you can see what he's like. I bet he's murder to live with. Imagine living with him. Wow. Imagine being chewed up with him. Fucking hell, you want to put a pillow over his head, It's terrible. It's crazy, you know what I mean? But, he was a big, powerful man. Loved to fight. And I just like him for what he's gone through with his life. Same as me, in and out of prison, ruined your life, really. And he was lucky to get a license, Paul Sykes. Very lucky, mate. And then everything fell through. I know he had a couple of fights after Gardner, but I think the fight he had with Gardner absolutely ruined him, yeah? John O'Gardner, mate. I've said it before, but John O'Gardner, as an amateur, he was a good amateur, mate. John. When I used to go down Haverstock Hill and see him train, he had, the amount of sponsorship he had. There was 5, 6, 7 guys down there, yeah, just watching him fight, just watching him train, watching spar, bag work, pad work, yeah, skipping, floor work, And sometimes he would go for a run for a couple of hours, come back, yeah, and then work out. Fantastic fit man, mate. John O'Gardner, fit, really fit, heavyweight. I never sparred with him. I didn't ever spar with John O'Gardner. All the times I was down Haverstock Hill and the Noble Art, I never once sparred with John O'Gardner. But he was a machine, He was a machine that keeps going forward and don't stop throwing punches, keeps going forward, bang, 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 bang. Anyway, give me comments on Paul Sykes. Personally, this is what I feel. I feel that it has knocked Lenny McLean out. I feel that it had been a good fight between him and Cliff Fields. Perhaps Paul Sykes, I don't know. Johnny Waldron, it had been a good fight because they're both the same weight. I still think Paul Sykes might have beat Johnny Waldron. I don't know. Roy Shaw, I think he'd have definitely beat Roy Shaw, personally. Me, uh, you know, yeah, I think it'd been a really good fight. I ain't gonna say that it'd have beat me because I'm a fighter. I'm never gonna say that. But I mean, other people that give me comments on me, they say he'd kill you. So that's a prediction. Yeah, there is a lot of fighters who was on my circuits in my days. Uh, 20, 30 fighters that would all fight, and they're all good fighters, heavyweights. There was some good fighters, mate. Um, I wish I could talk about them all, yeah. I've got loads written down, all the fighters, maybe 20, 30 fighters, and who's the predictions or weights and bits and pieces. One day I'll do something about that. Anyway, Bang Bang Rail, please give me comments on Paul Sykes, yeah? What do you reckon about Paul Sykes? I know he went into drink. I know he went into drink, but before that, yeah, what do you reckon? Give me comments in, nice one.